Hello, everybody. Welcome to my first review of Batman Arkham City. I'm gonna keep these reviews of mine pretty short, between 5 and 10 minutes or so, maybe less. I don't know, we'll see. But since it's my first review, I'm kind of just gonna wing it and go by a formula I just kind of made up right now. But I'm gonna talk about the game, and my review system is going to go as this. It's gonna be F that game. I'm not gonna say the word, don't worry. It's gonna be rental, uh, or buy. So there's three ratings. So you got piece of trash, which is like a 1. You got rental, which is a 2, and you got 3, which is a buy. But pretty much buy it. And then actually, you know what? I'm gonna add a fourth one. 4, go out and buy it right now. So those are my four. Those are my 4 ratings. So yeah. So let's talk about the game. Batman Arkham City is about Batman as he returns to Gotham, except he returns to a section of the city which has been taken over by criminals, which it was supposed to be like contained, keep them contained there. And so basically, he goes there when they were all running the city, and he learns that Joker is in control, along with Hugo Strange. Hugo Strange is one of the main villains in the game. He is basically the headmaster of this entire scheme. But there's also another person under the thing, and it isn't Joker. So you figure out later in the story who it is, and don't worry, I'm not going to spoil it. But yeah, the story is pretty freaking amazing once you get into it. It starts out kind of slow. I'll say the beginning. You start out with playing as Bruce Wayne, and you've been kidnapped by the criminals, and you're taken into Arkham City like that. And once you get in there, you realize that things aren't well, and you decide, hey, I'm going to be Batman, I'm going to go stop some of these things, and that's where it takes off. Now, the ending 30 minutes of the game are spectacular, I'm telling you right now. The last 30 minutes will leave you in awe, because my jaw was like, I don't think I closed my mouth throughout the entire 30 minutes of the game, because my jaw would just hit the floor. Like, there's so many plot twists, and the ending is perfect. I'm not saying that because I love the game. I'm saying because it's just the ending is so jaw dropping that it's I can't explain it. I'm not without spoiling it. I just can't. But let's get to the gameplay. You play as Batman and you jump around the city and fly, glide, use your specific gadgets and stuff to go around the city along with the sewers and other areas. You can go inside some buildings that have they're kind of like dungeons to themselves. It's pretty cool. But you can also fly around GTA style or Spider-Man style and take out criminals and gangs and stealth kill and interrogate them to get some riddles from the Riddler, if you know who he is. And I went into this game not knowing a whole lot about Batman. I mean, I know the generic villains, but I don't really know a whole lot about it. I know the Joker, I know the Penguin, I know Two-Face, I know Catwoman, and I know I don't know if I said Penguin or not, but I know Killer Croc and other people like that. Bane. But in another section of this game, you play as Catwoman. Now, Catwoman plays a little bit different than Batman. She's faster, and she's also has a weaker defense, which makes sense, because she doesn't have any armor on or anything. But I don't really like playing as Catwoman all that much. She's not bad, but she's kind of optional if you don't get the DLC. Which I think she actually is completely optional if you don't have the DLC. I don't even think you get her. What am I talking about? Oh, sorry. But yeah. So Catwoman, I'm gonna touch on her briefly. She's a good character to use, but she's just not my style. So if you like a faster, weaker approach, then play with Catwoman and get the DLC. It's pretty good stuff. Mine came with the game, so I didn't have to pay for it. But now let's get to Batman. Now, the problem I've had with these games, a lot of people have had, is the fact that the game is beautiful. It's gorgeous. It uses the Unreal Engine, and it's just the scope of the game and all the graphics mixed into one is spectacular looking. However, the problem with it is you are stuck in detective mode to find things about 80% of the game. If you leave detective mode, you're gonna go back and do it pretty soon. So that's one gripe I have with the game. It kind of limits the beauty of the game, I guess you could say. And yeah. Now, as you're seeing in some of these clips, I've been going around the sewers and the city looking for Riddler trophies because I have beaten the game, so I'm not going to show any like cutscenes or anything. So I may show one because I encountered it when I was playing through the game when I was recording. But it's not really a cutscene, it's more of a... Here, I'll just show you right now. But yes, there's not going to be any sound in this, so I'm just going to be talking over it. But yeah, you can use all your gadgets and stuff, and you're stuck in detective mode, it seems. And it just like you have to use detective mode so much, it's kind of abused because you have to use it for everything, and you just can't look at the game as it's supposed to be looked at. I mean, it kind of sucks. I mean, it points out your enemies, it points out secrets in the environment, it points out doors. I mean, there's no reason not to leave it, which sucks. I love to leave it when I can, but it's just when I'm forced to, I kind of grunt because I want to look at the game as an Unreal Engine type game. I'm pretty sure it's an Unreal Engine. Let me look. Unreal. Yeah, I think it's Unreal. I don't know. Yeah, it's Unreal. There it is. But yeah. So basically, I might be bashing on the game, but the story and gameplay are picture perfect in my eyes. It's improved everything from Arkham Asylum and made it 3 times, 5 times better. The scope is huge, but it's huge enough that it's not overwhelming. It's perfect size. It's not like GTA when there's so big of an environment to explore. It's just think of it as maybe a city there. How about just one city or one section of a huge city, I should say. It's large enough to explore, but you can cross in it about 2 minutes or 3, 4, 5 minutes or so. So yeah, the scope's not overwhelming. So all in all, I'm going to wrap up my review here. So I told you it was going to be short. But Arkham City is an astounding achievement in gaming to me because, one, they perfect Batman for the first time in history in gaming. You can actually feel like Batman in this game. The story is movie-worthy in this game, to me, because the plot twist and the story and the character development in this... Well, I don't know about character development because you're kind of expected to know the characters, but I guess they have bios and stuff to look at too. Anyway, this game is astounding, and I'm going to give it a freaking go out and buy it now because this game is astounding. I know I've said astounding like 20 times, but I can't think of any other word to describe it. It's just that good of a game. So yeah, Batman Arkham City, go out and buy it right now, and I will catch you guys for our next episode of our podcast or another video. Talk to you guys later, and TMSonic out.